G'day guys and welcome back. I'm Rosini16 and we've made it to episode 20 for Gunning for Glory. Now, had a good episode yesterday. We went out and purchased Olivier Giroud as our player for the match, player for the episode. Obviously the fitness changement that I did at the end of the last game didn't actually work, so I'm going to go through and do it all again quickly in the background for you, but it won't take too long. Then we'll jump straight into our 2 games for the episode, and hopefully we can keep up this winning streak that we've got in Division 5 and get ourselves that much closer to the title and a whole big stack of money. So in the first game we come up against a really nice opponent, 100 chem BPL side, very sweaty and very pacey. Was a bit worried considering Koscielny was on the bench for a rest this game and Santi Cazorla was out injured, but we're going to jump in and hopefully we can get the win. Going into the first game, and there wasn't a lot to show you for this first half except for this absolute fuck up in defending by Gabriel, who laid it off for him. Nice easy goal, he's never going to miss that. It does put us down 1-0, which is unfortunate because we currently haven't lost in Division 5 so far and I want to try and keep that record, but my team was playing very sluggish and very slow football and I wasn't going to get around his players like that. I need to be much quicker at it and flowing the ball much faster in the midfield. We go into halftime and you'll see that he probably did deserve the lead. He had more shots, same possession, but he was getting up the end of the pitch where the goal isn't shooting. But second half we do come out swinging and we get taken down in the box with a penalty. Ramsey's going to step up to take it. We're pretty good with penalties. I don't think we've missed one in this series yet, and he bangs it into the right-hand side of the keeper where he can't even get to it. So puts us back even in a good position to come back because we have the momentum this half and we seem to be all over him. Not too long later, just a couple of minutes down the track, we turn the ball over. As I said, we did have momentum. We were all over this guy second half. Nice break through the middle. Nice through ball. Olivier Giroud's on the end of it. Although he's a slow striker, he has got amazing finishing, so he's not going to miss that. He shoots it to the left of the keeper and it puts us up 2-1. And that fortunately was the end of the game. Although I felt like I deserved a couple more goals. I didn't show you the clips because there's no point in you seeing a missed goal. But we did get the win anyway, so we do get the result we wanted, which is a 3rd win in a row in this division. Yep, 3rd, which puts us on 9 points. If we can get another win, we're right in there to get the title. It means we only have to get a couple more wins out of 6 games, which is a really good result. But as we hop back to the team page, we're just going to obviously fix up the fitness of the players and we'll jump into the game. Now, I have made a decision because we're getting to the part where we don't have a lot of players left to buy that we can actually afford without consecutively getting lots and lots of coins. I maybe have decided that from here on out, every time we finish division, we might do a foot draft or something. I have planned a player to buy at the end of this division, but from after that, every time we win a division or finish a division, we will do a foot draft as a nice way to try and get ourselves a heap of coins to maybe get the players in the likes of Ozil or Sanchez, because we're not going to be able to afford them unless we save up for about 5-6 divisions, and that's nothing you want to see. That's boring as shit. So we're going to do foot drafts every now and then, just letting you guys know so you're well aware, but we're going to hop into this second game for the episode. Hope to pick up another win and get us that much closer to the title. As we hop into the last game of the episode, we come up against another nice 100 chem side, although it isn't completely BPL. It has got BBVA players amongst it, as well as a French goalkeeper, which is a bit different, but whatever floats his boat. Wasn't a very hard game. This guy wasn't a very good player, and it didn't help that 15 minutes in he did lose his best defender to a red card from a stupid slide tackle he shouldn't have done. Of course it was going to be a red card. I was in a shooting position where Riziki probably would have finished it. So straight red to Koscielny, he's off, and for some reason this guy didn't pause the game and replace his player, although we did miss our first penalty here, unfortunately. We didn't get the goal to put us in the lead, but at least he's got defended down, and as I was about to say, he doesn't actually go into the menu to actually replace his player. So he's playing with 3 in the back with a giant hole, and it doesn't take long for Welbeck to utilise that. Dummy shot and bangs it into the top left-hand corner. Keeper's never going to get there. This guy seemed to give up at this point in time. It was pretty easy to run around him. He slide tackled into stupid tackles. Oxlade just with the nice dribbling around there and bangs into the corner. Really nice goal from him, well deserved. We probably deserved a couple more that half, but oh well, what can you do? We're still 2-0 up and he's a player down, so we're unlikely to lose this. But that is going to take us to half-time, and you'll see by the stats in half-time that we are dominant and all over him. Now, shots are in our way, possessions in our way, and he's a player down. You'd think from here on out we got the game absolutely tied up. Hopping into the second half, and it doesn't take us very long to just do a little bit of skill and just dribbling around his defence, and a nice bit of play from Walcott and finesse shots to the far side. As I said, he kind of gave up. It was easy to walk around him in defence, and unfortunately A little bit later, he did another stupid tackle which led to a penalty, and again he loses another defender to a red card. He again didn't replace his defender in defence, so he's only got 2 in the back, which is a centre back and right back. So his defence is going to be all over the place, and we correct ourselves this time and do finish this penalty easily into the back of the net. No troubles. We did manage to finally get one back. Although he did only have 2 defenders from then on out, he seemed to actually play better, which is weird. So I didn't actually get too many more goals, only this one actually. A nice shot from Oxlade into the top corner and makes it 5-0, which is a nice emphatic win to put us 4 wins in a row in Division 5, which means we're only 7 points clear of the title. Now, with 6 games in hand, all we need is 2 wins and a draw, and we have the title. So you'd think at this stage we have it pretty much in the bag, but you know what happened at the end of last division, and I really don't want to jinx it. But we're going to jump back to the menu and buy our player for this episode. As we are seemingly running low of players to buy, I did go ahead and buy Arteta. He's probably not going to get a game unless fitness is really bad, but he's a player that can sit on the bench and another Arsenal player to add. Now, all we got left is Silvers, all the really expensive players, so that's probably going to tie it up for a little bit, but I also had a bit of extra money this episode and thought I'd go ahead and buy the Arsenal kits for the series. I bought the home and away kit, obviously to replace the home and away kit I've got now. So we're fully matched out in Arsenal gear on an Arsenal side now. We're really looking the part, and it's starting to take a really good shape, and the team's starting to feel like a really good team. I'm enjoying it, and hopefully we can get to Division 1 very shortly and win it. Just touching up the team in the background, making sure everyone's good, and I actually remove all the starter players off the bench as well, so they're no longer in our team for good. But that is going to complete our episode for today, guys. Thanks very much for coming and watching. Tomorrow's episode will be up tomorrow, obviously, as it is a daily thing, but that is going to draw this episode to an end. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your days, and see ya.